and just say goodbye to this amazing server that I've got to play on for so very long. The server will be going down in just 2 days, to have an entire world reset, an entire economy reset, updated spawn, new custom biomes and quests, and just amazing updates in the work. But it is actually going down pretty soon, so I decided to hop on here and just kind of say my goodbyes. This server has been seen by you guys. You guys have seen me work on the casino that's just over there, and then my base that's in there. So I'm just going to go through and just kind of explain things and what they do, and hopefully it should be a fun video, or at least just a great goodbye. But this is where it started. It was just originally a dirt mound, and actually it was just like a small little chunk of an island that was here, and we were like, what if we had like natural camouflage? Because this is back when there wasn't protection for your zones, so we were just like, what if we had natural protection, and it makes it look like it was just a mountain that has always been there. So we put in this button to conceal, but obviously we stopped caring about being hidden, I guess, later on. So that's what we're doing now. This is where we're at. I'll explain why there's stone on this later. But for now, let's take a little tour on the inside here. So, for people who don't know, we are known as the Farmers Guild. We used to have a bunch of stuff in this room, but now it doesn't matter. Wait, I didn't have to buy new elytra? God damn it. Actually, I'll take those just in case if my current ones break. I'm not running with any of my good gear. I just decided to instead just get some basic gear so I don't immediately die. Why is there a name tag over there? Something War Mage? Orc War Mage. Okay. That's new. That might be part of the update. I know they've been adding things, getting ready, but yeah, this used to be our main room. We used to have literally everything in here. We used to have our slime fun stuff, a wall of smelters, just a bunch of storage. This used to be pretty much the entire base. And then us being known as the Farmers Guild, we had to have our farms. And the best way to make money on this server via farms is carrot farms. At least it was. I don't know what the new update will... What the hell? I don't know what the new update will have in store. I'm assuming a pig got loose somewhere or whatever, but Oh, this is really... Jeez, what is... Let's just take a look at what this is. And hopefully I don't die. Orc Knight. This might be some of the new mobs that are going to be. I have a lightsaber, so this is not a great weapon. Oh! Oh! No, I'm good. I'm good, Chief. I'm great. That's more than fine. Okay. We're just going to avoid that hole. Oh my god! What a beast. Alright, so that's going to be new. Oh, did he die? He died. Actually, I want to just fill up this hole, because it's... that's unfortunate. We'll just leave it. Okay, so, this was our first ever farm. It was just very long. I remember when I was making it, it goes right under a little lake, so water just kept flowing in. Which wasn't very pleasant, I'm going to be honest with you. It was, very, very annoying having to replant and remake every 2 seconds. But yeah, eventually we got used to it. That's going to trigger me, so I'm going to quickly go to my base and not spoil too much, hopefully. Yo, they're like spawning in here, though. Yeah, there's some holes. Yeah, there's some holes because when I was clearing out areas for the reset, taking items, because you are allowed to have ender chests, so I took quite a bit of stuff. Most of it's carrots. But yeah, so that's why if there's holes in walls or whatever, that'd be why. Here's our nether portal. Shockingly, this is where we originally placed it, and we haven't moved it since. So the fact that it stayed there the entire time was kind of crazy. I'm going to take you here next. This is the Megalodon 2.0. I believe in one of my earliest streams on this server, you saw the original Megalodon. It was about like maybe a fourth of this size. This was on my old base before the world got corrupted and we had to move. Yeah, the Megalodon was our smallest farm at the other location, and now it is still one of our smallest farms here, even though it's much bigger. It's actually kind of the size of what Godzilla was on the other base, and these are still full of carrots. We can't take all of them, but yeah, so this is actually the size of what Godzilla was. But now the new Godzilla is much bigger, and I'll get to that later. This is our AFK spot. We used to just sit here overnight and just let our trash iron farm work. Yeah, no, we have a really bad iron farm, but anyway, so here's our current base. I don't even think it's updated. Yeah, like, wait, let me see if I can boop, pop this out. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is what our base looks like. Actually, I'm gonna take a screenshot because it's boom, wonderful. So yeah, a few things. We have a raid farm. It's our home base area. It kind of spans all here. Also, I always love how this kind of looked like Yoshi to me with that little one eye right there. But yeah, got the casino, got a creeper farm, but I'll show that off later. This section was mostly just a storage area. Here's our to-do base. I kind of died in the nether and lost all my, like, good stuff. So that's why a lot of this is just, like, get other things back that I've lost. These things will never be completed. But it's alright. Here's our iron farm. I don't think it's activated currently. It might be. I hear the zombie in there, but I don't think it is. Oh. Why'd Siri go off? I don't even have that set up. But yeah, I hear the zombie in there, and yeah, okay. That isn't the cool part about this area. I'm gonna head. Actually, we'll hear out more storage and then secret tiny farms back there. But yeah, I'll get past this. This is the cool area. This is called XP Lane. We got our blaze, skeleton, and spider spawners all here. I actually deleted these and ended up taking them with us, so that's why there won't be any spawning here. But this used to be where our blaze spawn. This used to be where our skeleton spawn. And our storage system is over there. And then all the way back here, because no one really liked them, the spider spawner. This was annoying, because you had to stand up against this, so they wouldn't, like, come out, because they're smaller than a half slab, so you can just slide right through. It was so annoying dealing with them, but, you know, when you needed string before we had the automatic farm, it was, very, very nice. So next up, I'll just show you where the iron farm went. Yeah, it's a little cramped. It went down here where it gave us bone meal, and then iron. It's still going. Oh yeah, you'd get a bunch of heads. Actually, I'm gonna stop that. But you'd get a bunch of like heads, like those. Oddly enough. Oh God, please don't kill me. And yeah, so I'll just put them in here, and then they shoot out into lava. Are these in my base? Or are they just in spots? I'm gonna have to ask Volt, who is the admin, what that is. So, for people who watched one of the streams, one of the more recent ones I did, this is actually where we had the super smelter that we built, which, as you see, has been taken down, as I want to rebuild the exact same one in the next world. This is where the super smelter originally was going to go till I found out it was directional. Then somebody moved in here and they didn't, you know, ever play ever again, which is nice. Kinda. I'm going to head back to the main staircase because I don't want to spoil anything. So I'll just move back over here. Alright. So, down this hallway that doesn't exist anymore, there used to be a room. That was Parker's room. He ended up just getting extension into my room, but I'm going to get back. What is that? Yo, this is... I don't like this. Um, but yeah, so I actually think I might end up doing some recording or some streams on the new world once it gets reset. Especially since there are going to be these new mobs that I guess are going to be beating our asses. But yeah, this used to be a slime fun room. We used to have a bunch of stuff in here. We just fill up pretty much the entire room. This is the altar to our gods. Somebody stamped out a crop. That's why they're not working right now. I always get questions, why don't these turn into withers? Because these are just player heads. These aren't actual wither skulls. But anyways, wonderful, wonderful room until we outgrew it, which was a few days before it was announced that the server was being reset. So, yeah, I got moved into my area, but it's not going to get used. Anyway, this is Lightning's room. He hardly played, but you guys know Lightning. You guys, I don't know if you like Lightning, but, you know, that's what it is. Alright, welcome to my room. This is the area I teleported to earlier. As you can see, just got my storage area. Everything basically, all the important stuff. I know there's another scrap there. Don't worry about it. It's not important. My ceiling's not looking great right now because it used to be what's it called? Diamond and gold ceiling, and now it is not. But yeah, this is my room. This is the brand new slime fun room, and we had a bunch of stuff. I have empty shulkers because they're selling them for free to help people fill up their ender chests for the transfer over. Which I think they definitely shouldn't have done, by the way. I think they should have charged us for them so people can take literally everything, like I did. But yeah, so this, for people who used to know, this used to be my storage system used to kind of wrap around and kind of just end here, and it was real small, real messy looking. I like this a lot better. It's a lot more open. Also, I should mention that in the next world, we should hopefully have a above ground base, so, you know, some more building. That'll look nice. And, yeah. This is also an alternate storage for all of our farms. We went hard to the paint with farms, even though it doesn't really show it at the moment. I guess in here, I will show you, this is one of our sugarcane farms. Because obviously it isn't, you know, the only one. We have a lot of them. But for now, I'm going to skip going down there, and I'm going to head over into Parker's area, as it's, you know, as it is what it is. This area used to be our diamond plant generator. You'd put down a diamond plant, and then you'd have this, and it would pump out bone meal. Shocker, the amount of bone meal that's actually still in there. Alright, yeah, so there's holes in the walls, like I said, but this is Parker's zone. He's got a bunch of stuff. He hasn't been on since the reset has been announced, so he might lose a few things, but it's alright. We're going to base together. Holy shit, that's a lot of diamonds. But anyways, yeah, we're going to base together again, so it shouldn't be too bad when he loses his stuff, because I still got a bunch of mine. This is storage center. Oh boy, did we have totems of undying. He would sit at that farm, by the way, and just, you know, have it running. He had a lot more stamina with that than I did. We've been spotted, boys. Retreat. This is part of his carrot storage, completely full. Yeah, our carrot storage is insane. Here's his ender pearl storage. We also have an ender pearl farm, which got deleted because they started work on the custom end biomes, and it got deleted. So we can't go there and show you that, which is sad. Just like the gold farm, which was our main XP farm, that also got deleted, but that got deleted quite a while ago when they updated to 1.16. So real a shame, real a shame. This is Parker's sugarcane farm. It goes on for quite a while, all the way back there. Storage for that is down here. It's oddly enough not a really efficient farm for how big it is. I think my farm hasn't has not been picked up longer than, well, not as long as his. And as you see, he doesn't really have a lot. He's got a couple stacks, and my farm is much smaller, and I have around the same amount as he does. So I don't know. It's just, I don't think it's an efficient farm. But anyways, here's this carrot storage room. I don't think he has this entire room filled, but he's got a good majority of it filled. Yeah, I think he has up to here, which is still a lot of carrots, considering that we have more in other parts of the base. But he always kind of made this area look really good. I just like how open it is. You could have like a carrot shrine in the middle of the room here. It'd look amazing. But yeah, we'll get to that in the next base for sure, because we're gonna definitely be spending more time with that. Also, yeah, this is a signature creeper door. He spent a lot of time figuring out how to get that to work, and he's very happy with it. And yeah, I had to go in and fix the redstone like 5 times because something would get messed up with it, or there'd be like mobs in there or whatever, and we had to break into it to like, oh god, whatever. You know, furnaces. I'm gonna go down here first. This is the smelter room. You've already seen that. This is our slime farm room. I'm sorry. So slimes would see these guys. They'd come up here. They'd try to get in, and they just end up taking damage. And there's hoppers under there to collect the slime, and I'll show you where it is. But this entire area is a slime chunk. So we had a couple farms, and they would all there's piping under here that leads to another area. And here's the part. Well, more to storage. I just recently built the mycelium farm. That's why there isn't a lot of it. Oh Jesus! I hope there isn't any around here. Oh, what a guy. Yeah, he's back in the piping. This is a trash chute. If you just want to throw something out, it goes into there, and it goes to the. It actually goes to that. What the hell was that? You all saw that, right? Okay. Well, that goes to where the iron golem heads are. I'm gonna enter this backwards because I know what's here. There used to be a rail line going all the way to Parker's old base. This is the Godzilla, if you can't tell by me not looking at it. This is most of my carrot storage. These are all full. So, yeah, and up to the ones that aren't covered up are full. I was trying to take as many as possible. But yeah, so everything here is full. There used to be a beacon here. This goes into my storage area. I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to come down here to what was our next planned farm. So this also has a slime chunk in it, which was a problem. But we just had the slimes come by, and I'm sure this thing is full. Yeah, it's full. It's just insane how much, you know, this whole area did for us not really even being here. But this is gonna be our next farm. We're gonna have hoppers under each spot. Actually, sorry. We're gonna have rails under each spot with hopper minecarts. And we were going to manually break the farm, and since my herbalism is over 1,000, every time I break, what's it called? Every time I break a carrot, it will automatically replant it 100% of the time and give me all the drops. So I would just run through, breaking each individual one, and it would end up getting picked up, and then I'd have a collection system. It would probably be our best farm. I have an example of it in a smaller form because I was setting it up. But yeah, so I'll show you that. I'll remind you what it is when we get to that. But for now, let's get out of this trash area. Let's have some fun. Let's take a look at Godzilla 2.0. This is my biggest farm I've ever created. This took way too much time. If I just sat down and I did it all, it wouldn't have taken that long, but honestly, it did. Because we had an original plan to have it go way past that wall. But then we realized that we weren't always loading the chunks. Why am I lagging? Ooh, my frames are dying. Let me quickly check. Hello, Cookie Boy. Sorry, I'm not checking the chat right now. I'm just going through, getting all emotional. We had originally planned for this to go way too far, but the chunks weren't loading, so the crops weren't growing, which really was a shame. But this was the entirety of our money making. I think this is somewhere around 256 by 256. It is absolutely insane, the length of this, and this is where the slime balls get collected at, by the way. But yeah, it was absolutely insane. This is one of my favorite builds that I've ever done, just because we're absolutely drunk in making a carrot farm this big. Like, and it was all manual. We had to do it like completely manually, so it was just terrible. Alright, I'll show you my storage system next before we get to outside of the base. I guess I'll take this elevator, even though it all goes the same place. So yeah, this is kind of where I was planning on moving my base to sleep, but it didn't really work. This is the carrot farm down there. Here is the new storage system. It's currently broken because when I was taking things out, there would be iron here, part of the mob filter or the item filter. So I took it out, which means that it's technically broken. It's no longer filtering. But this is the massive system that holds all the things from all of our farms. And just, I don't know, this is probably the most useful thing. If you don't know how to make one of these in your world, definitely look up a tutorial. It's so worth it. Just having chests full of stuff. Ooh, let me eat some actual carrots. Alright, there we go. Yeah, but it's mostly empty because, the world's being reset. RIP. Alright, so that was my storage system. Now you've seen the entirety of my base area. Now let's go check out some of our other farms. I'm going to start first with the raid farm because that one actually requires some flying. So I shall do that. I'm scratching my head, that's why I went up sideways. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we'll start with the raid farm. The reason that it's in the sky is because it works best when there is no area for the the pillager raid to spawn. So there needs to be no land that can be spawnable around them, and that's why it's made out of glass and non-spawnable blocks. Which is also why there's stone on here. Like I said, I would get to explaining that. There's half slabs. Half slabs are unspawnable, so you would just, they can't spawn on full blocks. Which is why this is okay, because these aren't full blocks, and these stems cover up the end stone. But yeah, so that was also a problem over there, and there was an island over there. So I had to delete those areas. By the way, that's a kelp farm. You can kind of see it working. It flows up to the top, and then it flows in. There's a squid in there. Don't know why. But that's not my concern. So here we go. We're going to fly on up. Actually, I'll show you what it looks like at the top. Alright, here we go. I do have to be careful because my... okay. Because, yeah, I no longer have my Talisman of the Angel, so I can't just not take fall damage. So, yeah, essentially what would happen is they would spawn up here, the Ravengers would get stuck in these lava pools, but everything else, they would kind of shove each other down into this water pool, which then will go into here, and then I don't want to actually go in there. I don't actually want to go in there. Because of this. How do I get out? Ah! I can't get out. Flash top. There we go. Yeah, then they'd go down there and they'd get hit with that little machine that you saw pushing me around. That was annoying me. Oh, I missed it. Are you serious? I'm really not used to flying with rockets. I have a different mechanism most of the time, but it's actually getting deleted because it's too OP. Because you fly fast as F-boy. But essentially what would happen is you would start a raid down there with the villager that's down there, and then you just swing at them through that little bitty crack. And I'm going to avoid that because it's so loud. And then you'd kill them. You'd get collected in this system, which I made another version of that same system down there. This is for non-stackable items. This is where like stuff like these axes, tomes of dying, different potions, crossbows, saddles, heads, that's where all this would go. Banners as well. And then here is the most beautiful thing, which I don't actually have much in here, but it would give me all of these items. So I'd get a ton of emeralds, a ton of gunpowder, glowstone, redstone. Ooh, that's so good. And anything of which can give me, so, you know, glowstone, redstone, glass bottle stick, spider eye, and sugar. By the way, so this is another trash system for all the heads, because getting a bunch of heads was a problem on this server. It was so annoying. That's why the entrance to XP Lane and Iron Golem Farm, or at least the collection area, are just covered in heads. Yeah, and if you don't remember what I'm talking about, just go back in the video, you'll see it, or the live stream, I should say. But yeah, I guess the next area I'll go to are my other farms here. So this is my bee farm, but I'll get to that in a second, because this is what I wanted to talk to you about earlier. So yeah, there would be a minecart going around, and then you'd break them manually, and you'd collect all of it. See, watch this. I need to actually have one in my inventory first, though, but watch this. So, unless they turned it off. They might have turned it off. Oh, wait, no, I have to have a hoe to do it. Never mind, my bad. But yeah, essentially I'd break it, and then it would automatically replace it. I'd get the money for it, and it would just automatically get collected like this. We'll get there. It's got to go around. But yeah, it would get collected, and then, there you go. And then it will end up down here, which, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of carrots. Yeah, see, we just had a lot of carrot farms, let me be honest with you. But yeah, my bee farms, this is probably my best built thing. I'll get to that in a second. So, it started here. You have to plant trees, which then will give you hives. Hives will then give you bees, and so on and so forth. This is a honey crystal. I tried to do it based off of something that you'd see on Hermitcraft, like with Exuma's crystals. I don't think I did it as well, especially since it's much smaller. My bee farm isn't super efficient like that one is, but I would say the base or the bee farm itself is really pretty. I'm gonna go through here. I mean, just look at here. Let's get a better. I mean, just look at like how like it looks so overgrown. I don't know. I just think it went really well. Joe's honey for honeys. Yeah, it was pretty basic. But as we are farmers and we do redstone with farms, we have a bunch of automatic versions of these farms. This is my flower farm. I think right now we have sunflowers in there. Yeah, we do. So when I turn on this, it will send out bone meal, which I'm going to stand a little bit further away so it isn't loud. It will send out bone mealing it, and then it will create another version of the flour, which means it just collects a bunch. I'm going to turn this off because it's so annoying. There isn't bone meal in it, as you could probably hear. But yeah, it was originally just going to be rose, but then I forgot you could do lilacs, sunflower, and roses with this. But This is my favorite part of the bee farm because it's automatic. It's automatic. Like which by the way, oh my god, we're like running out of bottles. Okay, there we go. Actually, I don't know how that honey bottle got in there. It shouldn't have gotten in there. It's not a thing that. It's not how this system works. But anyways, so yeah, it's an automatic farm. It's so beautiful. It's just so efficient. You just be there and honeycombs as well, so you can get these beautiful honey blocks. Ooh, what the hell? What happened? Oh, I think I heard this one go off. Yeah, there's 3 of them. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was awesome. Let that happen at the same time. All right, so here's my cocoa farm. We're not even gonna talk about that. All right, this is my only pumpkin farm. Not pumpkin, melon farm, and it was so efficient. Like, it's shocking how easy some of these farms are. I've gotten rid of the redstone on all of these farms just because I wanted to keep them into the next one. But yeah, no, I'm just shocked how well this went. Also, these should still be growing even without. Also, yeah, I didn't even center it. So yeah, it was, maybe not the best. This is one pumpkin farm, just not efficient. So I made another one, not efficient. I made a third one. All together are not even close to what that one melon farm does. I might just do a bunch of automatic melon farms to make money in the next server just because it might be easier. I don't know what the sell price for a lot of these are. But yeah, this is our third and final. I should say first because this was the first one. This is our third and final sugarcane farm. It's a really, really basic design. Same thing as before, just collected down here. Here. Gosh, my voice is cracking because I'm very dehydrated right now. Alright, this is my newest build. It is a mycelium farm. Essentially, if you don't know what this is or how it works, if you watch Hermitcraft, you'll know Impulse made one recently. Also, if you haven't watched Hermitcraft, watch Hermitcraft. It's amazing. Essentially, what you do... Okay, just take damage on nothing there. Wonderful. What you do is you build in a pattern similar to this up top. And then you give it a gap space here, 1 block. And then you put... and the iron trapdoors just look good. You don't need them to be there, but they just look good. Plus, it gives the inside area sort of like a roof. But then then you put normal dirt down here, and then as you start breaking, actually wait, let me just do this. Hopefully I can give you a good example. And then you just fill it in with dirt, and then the mycelium will spread, and it won't turn into grass because there isn't grass blocks up there. But if you want it to be a grass farm, you can replace that with grass, and then it will turn into a grass farm. But hopefully, last time I waited down here to look at it, it took forever. But hopefully, we'll see some changing down here. Let's watch this block. Actually, no, I want one that's actually touching mycelium already. Alright, this block. We'll look at this block. And essentially, yeah, so what it'll do, it'll just kind of spread and corrupt and turn into... actually, here, let's watch all 4 of these blocks. But yeah, it'll just spread, and it's such an easy farm to build. It's, so if you ever need mycelium, this is the farm I'd recommend building. It's so quick. It's surprising how quick it is, honestly. I think, yeah, this one changed. That one just changed. But yeah, it's surprising just how quick this farm is. Alright, on to my... probably the most annoying farm that I've built is the creeper and spider farm. This thing was annoying. Just because we had to dig out this whole area. And we kept getting the dimensions wrong. So we kept having like one side one too long or another one way too long or too short or whatever. And it would mess up the water flow. And it was so dumb. It didn't work. But yeah, there's some redstone in this farm. It's really simple redstone. I'm in the middle of burping there. Or not burping. I don't know what it would be, but yeah, this is a really simple farm. Took a while, but definitely if you're a type of person that likes using TNT to mine or uh, is needing wool, I mean that's a great farm. I would highly recommend it. All right, where's yeah, it's just a great farm, and it's an automatic one, so it just chills. On our server, mobs do hold random. They have a random chance to hold an item, and these are a few things that have just appeared with them. Nothing really great, I would say, but it does have the chance to. It could be like a legendary or unique drop. Unique is the best one. Legendary is the worst one. I mean, not legendary. It's worth, not the worst. I'll move around to the back side of the casino. This is my bamboo farm. It's also really efficient to the point where it gets annoying sometimes. How's it a perfect? Oh, it was not a perfect chest. All right. Next up, I'll show you the inner workings of this casino. So this used to have lights that would start on this end and they would go whoop, whoop, and it was really cool. But as you can see, I kind of had to. Ooh, what? Another star, buddy. What's up? Oh, not cool. Thanks. But yeah, so this used a bunch of observers, and it would get a signal from there. And when one observer got a signal, the one above it would realize, hey, this one changed states, and then send a signal to this one, and then that whole signal line that was going this way would then hit this way and then up. Yeah, it's more complicated than it sounds. It really just took 2 layers of observers over each individual one of these lights, and the lights went all the way around. I thought about saving the lights, but then I was like, nah. All right, the inside of this casino. This is the one thing I am to this day not very proud of. I wish I did this better. So going to this is a little I don't know, like not saddening, but just like I don't know, just not what I wanted. So just have that in mind when you go in here, because there were 2 ideas conflicting here, but essentially how this system would work. With this one, they would slash pay us up to the nearest 100th, and then if they got a coal, they get no money. If they got a gold, I was really hoping for that to be a gold. See, it's a 1 in 9 chance, so statistically you're unlikely to get it. And it's going to be my statistical luck that I just don't get it. There it is. So yeah, what would happen is that would get registered by the system. The system will shoot an XP bottle at you, and it'd play these pistons. That's wrong. Something like that. This one was probably our most profitable game. Also, it probably also lost us the most money. So, profitable, I don't know. But it was the most used game, that's for sure. Because people would just come here, they'd throw a diamond in, and they would get a random item. I'll show you what the items are when we get back there. But next up is the roulette table. This was probably my, actually I did this game on stream, so you guys know what it is. You just do that, and then I'll stand behind here so I can't see. Somebody says now, I stop it after they predict what it is, and then if they got blue, they get their money doubled. If they guess white, they don't. Alright, yeah, I'll show you what these are. Alright. So, oh god, I cleared this out too. So I'm pretty sure the prizes were slime ball, dirt, gold, iron block, diamond block, and then something else. But not really sure. But the redstone for this was pretty simple. There was an item filter here. Great, there's already junk in here. Because as you can see, people just tried throwing in random stuff to get the system to work. So if you threw in diamonds, it would send it over to this hopper, and then it would be like, oh hey, this guy has diamonds. Then it will send a diamond in. If that hopper gets picked up that has a new item in it, it'll send a signal over here, up here, into this dropper. It'll drop the item up, and it'll go in our water line there. If, however, somebody drops it into here, it will register that it is not a diamond. It'll shoot it down, and then it'll just go right into this chest. As you can see, it has happened multiple times because people don't listen to directions, and they think that they can just get free items. Ooh, bandages. Whoop. Oh, I think I have to take damage. Oh, wait, that'd be a bad idea. I think I'll just die. This system was pretty simple. It broke some. It didn't even ever work, really. Because, yeah, the gold and coal should never be in the same spot. The gold should go in there, and the coal should go in there. And then it would send a signal turning on the block. It just the casino wasn't what I wanted it to be. If I do another casino in another, just, you know, another thing, I definitely will keep this game. This game was a really fun and easy game. But I'll definitely try to make it better in different games because it just wasn't good. At least as good as I wanted it to be. All right, next up here, entering the wilderness because there was a claiming issue, or maybe not. This is where we kept our villagers. We would breed them in here if we needed to, and then we'd also trade with them. This guy, I guess, never got traded with. But this is how we got our golden carrots. So easy, just really unlimited free labor. It's the best. It was always a challenge to keep the iron golems out of here. I'd have to kill them with my bow, which, by the way, I lost. It was a god bow. It had power 9, punch like 4. I don't know. It was just, and it had mending, so I didn't have to repair it manually, which some people thought was bad. Like, Infinity is better. I'm like, no, I'd rather carry like 2 stacks of arrows. And what is happening? You saw that, right? Okay, that's got to be part of the new update. Oh, bandage. All right. This was going to be one of Parker's, but what is happening? There are entities flying at me. That's not cool. All right, so this is going to be Parker's new house before we realized that the update was coming very soon. We didn't realize this. This was going to be my outside house. This is going to be like a little vacation home. But then I invited somebody else on, and he ended up taking this house instead. So pretty much everything here is his, except for the foundation and the build idea. I don't know. I think I did a good idea. To be clear, that row of glass, if I was building it, wouldn't have been there. Guaranteed. Alright, what's next? Unless that's it. That's it. Oh no. That'd feel really bad if that was it. I think that is it. Oh no. Oh no. Because I'm pretty sure Ender, yep, doesn't have a hole. New is my base. My bich is my mining area. Which, ooh, I left a beacon there. I'm not too worried about it. I already have a bunch of beacons. I'm not worried about it. This is where I'd get a bunch of my sand. I'd also mine down here. Why am I walking in third person? But yeah, I'd like mine all over the place. It was, I recommend having a area far away from your base where you can just mine. It's surprisingly useful. Just to have, dude, my voice is cracking so much I need to get a drink. Luckily this thing's almost over. Yeah, it's definitely something I recommend having. It's absolutely huge. A big help, honestly. Yeah, and then home spawn is the new spawn, which I don't want to spoil. Where am I at? Here's the exit here. Wonderful. Yeah, so yeah, this is the new spawn. I don't want to spoil it. Although I guess it is just on the server. Still, the server's still public. It will remain public when the server updates. So definitely you can join me. I think the IP is changing. Here we go. I can do this now. Maybe I can't. All right, there we go. The IP is changing, I believe. So I don't have an IP to give you yet. But it's definitely gonna be super fun. I look forward to seeing you guys on there. Yeah, this is pretty much everything. I'm trying not to spoil the new spawn for people, although it is gonna be the first thing that they see when they come in. So I guess it isn't really a big deal. I heard that it was like fully done. Oh my lord. I was like, yeah, I don't remember him finishing this area, but I guess it's almost done at least. Yeah, the server will go down for 2 days, so not tomorrow, but the next day it will go down, and then it will go down until the 6th, I guess, which really means probably like the 8th, because schedules are meant to be broken. Plus they got a lot of stuff they still need to do. They need to implement quests, set up the shop completely, and make it so, everything's fair and balanced. Not to mention they need to disable a few things. They need to, make sure areas are protected. There's just a lot of things they need to do before the server goes into full public mode. But this server has been one of the best parts of my last few years. I'm gonna actually check my statistics. There we go. Playtime. Where are we at? Dude, I've almost sneaked for an entire day. Crazy. Playtime, 17.86 days. So almost 18 days. Entire days. So 18 24-hour days have been spent on this server with me. It's been an absolutely huge part of my Minecraft life. And I definitely look forward to playing this when the server updates. I don't know why my frames are dying right now. I'm gonna check, make sure the stream is still going. It is. Yeah, but it has absolutely been a huge part. I'm not gonna get emotional, I swear. And I really look forward to playing with all of you guys, and it should be really fun. It's 2 a.m. for me, so I'm gonna probably end up going to bed. I have work in the mornings. Maybe not the greatest idea to be up right now, but I will check you all later, and I hope you enjoyed this live stream, me going through my base. I'm sure there's something I forgot, and I'm gonna feel really bad about not capturing it, but that's for future me to cry about. I hope you guys enjoyed every minute of me being on the server, whether it's a past live stream or a current one. But I'm definitely looking forward to doing more live streams or videos. I still haven't decided on the server when it updates, and it should be really fun. Should get the whole gang back together, so it should be really really great. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next live stream. Peace out. Hope you enjoyed.